Hello, this is Kiwi. I'm one half of ImaginePixel, and welcome in. I do have a bit of a script so that I don't get too off script because I will talk a lot. This year, I didn't even think that I was going to finish a single game because I have dropped games like a bad habit, and because I play a lot of like Overwatch, I tend to just stick to Overwatch and then I also don't finish games. So far in 2026, I've finished 5 games. For me, that's unexpected because I also have like a huge backlog that I'm not very proud of because, again, I don't finish games, so I shouldn't be buying so many. So the games that I finished have been Life is Strange Double Exposure, Life is Strange Reunion, the main storyline of Pokopia, Mixtape, and It Takes Two with Panda. With the Life is Strange series, I wasn't very happy with it because it just felt very hollow. While it is a series that requires you to make decisions and then those decisions affect how the story progresses, it just felt hollow. Like it felt like despite the decisions, they were already kind of made for me. Like if I wanted to have like a specific ending, they were already made for me, sort of. So this is gonna be a bit of a spoiler. So it basically felt like when I was like trying to romance Amanda because that's someone that I wanted to sort of pursue as Max. It was already canon, I guess, that you would end up with Chloe anyways. So it didn't really matter that I wanted to romance Amanda. Like the decision was already made for me. For me, It Takes Two was one of the best games that I've played so far. And Panda and I tried playing this a few years ago. We didn't finish it because of me, because I got frustrated at one of the sections of the game. And spoilers, it's for when you're doing the clock tower or like the clock section of the game. That kind of frustrated me. So we ended up not finishing it because of that, because I got frustrated. But then when we played it again, because it was free on the PlayStation, I ended up really enjoying it and we did get past the clock section, but I really liked it. So since finishing Life is Strange, that kind of like propelled me into like wanting to finish other games, and same thing with It Takes Two. Later when Pokopia ended up, releasing on the Switch too, I started taking it slow because I've noticed that like if I try to do a lot at once, then I don't progress, and then I kind of just dropped the game like a bad habit. So then I kind of started putting a lot of my back into it, for lack of a better word. When Panda started playing it too, like when she like also was just, trying to finish the game. So that was also kind of like something that pushed me to finish the game as well, like seeing her finish it and being able to talk about it with her, because if we've played the same game, we tend to like talk about it afterward and kind of what our thoughts on the game. So for me, I like the game. I really like the main storyline. However, the ending of it felt like what the fuck, because one, I wasn't really expecting it, and then two, it just like we did all that work for what felt like nothing, because we ended up not really, I guess, reaping the benefits. But also, like, we never really find out what happened to the humans. Like, we don't know if they were okay, or if they're all up in space, or what really happened to them. Now, I was like reading the notes as I found them, so that's how I kind of knew that that's what the plan was the whole time, to send humans all up into space. It's just it's never really confirmed at the end of it. So that was the reason why I didn't really like it. And then I also played Mixtape because that's one of the games that I was really looking forward to when it was announced, because it did remind me of Life is Strange. It also reminded me of Firewatch, and that's one of the games that I really enjoyed. And I've played it at least once a year. I haven't played it this year yet. I'm not sure why, but I haven't played it this year. I really enjoyed it. I know right now there's a lot of discourse going around for the mixtape game. So personally, I stayed away from anything. Like I didn't want to watch anything about it or see any like opinions that people have had on it, for the same reason, because I wanted to form my own opinion before I, watched anything. But I personally did really enjoy it. And I can also see myself like playing it several times like afterwards. So for me, it's very replayable. Maybe once a year, but yeah, I haven't decided. But yeah, it's one of those games that I really want to play again and that I've really enjoyed. And I really like the music. A lot of that is from like the 70s, 80s, 90s. So some of those songs like I've never heard before. So it was nice like hearing songs that I've never heard of. So yeah, those are some of the games that I've finished playing this year, and I've also started Fishbowl because I've heard good things about it. And also I like the way that it looks. Like it is very reminiscent of like the 90s for me. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes. And yeah. So if you've played any of those games, let us know in the comments below. Also, if you have any recommendations of like indie games that you've enjoyed, also leave them in the comments below. Lately, I've just been enjoying a lot of like indie games because they give a lot more satisfaction than like AAA games lately, and I don't know why. It's just they feel like they have a lot more heart. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, let us know in the comments. Please no spoilers. See y'all later. Bye.